What is the law of corruption? Win. Prevail at any price, no matter someone else is going to hurt. What matters is to score. Cutting in line, shortchanging people, leaving without paying the check, faking school grades, even telling some little lies. After all, the only human being whose feelings and ideas deserve respect is you. In fact, you are the only person in the whole wide world. How much is your conscience worth? Usually, when people act against what they believe and hurt people for no good reason, they lose sleep. But that's only the beginning. When you betray your conscience, you end up ashamed of yourself, besides feeling embarrassed in front of your friends, and finally withdrawing to a lonely, selfish world. A snowball. Dropping the ball a few times may one day lead to major problems for you and even turn into a character flaw. When that day comes, you lose the trust of your friends and people closer to you. No one else turns to you as a friend, only out of interest. The problem is that the day may come when being your friend no longer matters, and you cannot count on anybody anymore. The problem is much bigger. You're probably asking yourself, in such a corrupt country, where many times millions of reals end up in the accounts of corrupt people, why should I care about such small details in my life that are often not that bad anyway? Whoops. There are many levels of corruption, and corruption is not a good thing in any of them, neither in governments, nor companies, or schools, let alone in your everyday life. Being honest is the only way of saying no to corruption without being a hypocrite. The ball is in your court. Brazil is one of the countries plagued the most by corruption. It is every Brazilian's responsibility to change the situation, and it is up to you and each one of us to do the right thing. You already know what to do. Think, reflect upon it. How do you behave? Do your attitudes really matter? Remember, society changes when the individuals living it change. Your allies. Social movements are a way for society to rally for a higher quality of life. They may take many shapes and fight for several important causes. Another great ally of yours and your friends is the Public Attorney's Office in your city, an agency that investigates and fights corruption and aims for a more honest, more ethical society. Contact them, speak up,